Let me tell you about the day where I was a business owner and literally almost took a cash advance that had 35% APR on it. And I swear these cash advances you can take from the bank literally have fine print written on them by the devil because of how brutal and just not forgiving they are. So here's what happened. This one week, I run a small business and everything just seemed to hit at the same time. It was payrolls, it was supplier invoices, it was software rentals. Everything you could possibly imagine was happening right now that I needed to pay. And on top of that, it wasn't just with my business, it was my personal rent as well. And the one payment I was waiting on, the one client I needed to pay me, processed it later in the week, and that means I was cooked all the way until Friday. And here's the thing, it's not like I needed $25,000. I needed a couple thousand just to last me 4 days. Like not a couple of weeks, literally 4 days to get to the end of the week. But if I didn't pay the supplier, my whole order was gonna be delayed. If my order was delayed, that means I don't have a good client relationship. And if the client relationship is on the line, that means my business is on the line and it could fail. So I'm literally pacing around my whole entire house, just questioning how I'm gonna get through this and calculating if I move this money here, will it be enough time to get the money here? And bro, like my bank account was just saying, you're cooked and you have to take a cash advance. So I started Googling cash advances and then I saw that it's literally 35% APR and I was just not wanting to do this and I knew it was gonna be such a big mistake, but I really had no option. You get charged interest right away and it is not a forgiving system because it just keeps adding up day by day. And after looking at it, it's like I get $2,000 right now, but then by Friday I have to pay $7K back to the bank. And this just could not happen. And this is where my friend literally saved my life. He told me about this app called Kashu that is literally a cash advance, but they don't take APR. It's just like a 6% service fee. You turn your credit into cash and then you can move it into any balance you want and pay off any payment. So if you know that client is gonna pay you and all that money is gonna come in to cover off all the rest of the charges, you charge your credit card for that specific amount and then you just pay off your credit card at the end of the month for that specific amount. And this is literally the cheat code to get around the APRs that are so high, but this is still a cash advance. You're just paying a 6% service fee. And the funniest but almost scary part is that I thought this was gonna help my business of doing cash advances just because I'm paying people on time, but it was slowly going to tear my business down as I would have had no profit at the end of the day. So 35% APR, I will never take, but a 6% service fee, I'm doing that 100% of the time.